It's pretty good work. I thought it was great. I think some people probably feel that one should not talk about things like that, you know, the slave trade in the context of Goan history, but you know, I don't see anything wrong with it, and I thought she made a fine job of it. But she's an author really who has reached a point where she's almost mentioned in the same space as Salman Rushdie, you know, and so she's not just a girl who's writing in Goa and has been here all her life. She's lived abroad and she's been everywhere. So I don't know whether her work can be fitted into the context of what we would call just local Goan fiction writing. But I must say I enjoyed her book on this Disappearance of Irene dos Santos. I think it's a marvelous piece of work, you know, no question about it.
The one great advantage of having publishers like Penguin publishing a book is that it tends to get, you know, what they say, canonized. You immediately get recognized by a audience around the world. You straight away get into lists of the university's syllabus.
Well, of course, it's only until very recently that anyone who does a privately published book is even
I just want to add that. I just would like to add that.
Yeah.
Maybe he or she gets mentioned in the same breath as Salman Rushdie, as you mentioned. Mm-hmm. But that might be because he or she happens to be published by this particular publisher, but did not. I mean, it's not necessarily because of the quality of the writing.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is where someone like Ben Anta would suffer. I mean, someone like Saviana will know the you know, what it's like to be in either of those boats.
But I think in the future it's going to be the readership that's going to count, the numbers, and they're going to be gotten usually through internet kinds of thing. But now Heta Pandit, remember, she came out with a little book entitled The Mud Skipper.
Mud Skipper's Daughter.
Whatever they called it. And it was basically based on the stuff that came out of her mother's trunk, you know. And actually I've given about 15 copies of that little book away to friends as presents, you know, because it's just so charming, you know. She published that on her own, I don't think she put it through any big publisher at all. So I think in the future that's what's going to be. There are people, of course, who feel they have to have the stamp of a big publisher in order to make it go. But they, I think,
She's going back to those times.
By the way, this is a very specialized book, eh? I mean, yeah.
But it's very interesting.
I see Antigonish, Nova Scotia University is mentioned.
Actually,
you know Ben and Tal?
Yeah, I met him the other day.
I thought on the net something like 1800 or something.
oh yeah, it's very expensive. Very hardbound. Yeah.